tropical storm up here. What's good, y'all? What's going on? So I'm on the way to the gymathon, because I want to do some cardio. Yeah, it is currently 4:45 right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's currently 4:45. So I don't know why I'm having a country accent, but we are headed to the. Can you stay for once? Like, do what I want you to do. New position unlocked? Okay. Don't like the steering wheel. I just woke up from a nap, and we are going to do some quick cardio. I like to do 30 minutes just walking on the treadmill, because guess what that is? It's cardio, y'all. So walking on the treadmill literally is all I do for cardio. And then I like to touch base on some weighted abs. I usually do body weight abs like at home before bed, because that's just all. I only do like 3 moves for abs, really, just to like maintain them. But sometimes I want to be fancy and utilize my gym membership by doing weighted core workouts at the gym. So that is what we are going to do. Let's go. Come on.
Wake up every morning, thank the Lord and take a beat. Before I brush my teeth, gotta see if my project leak. Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this guala, I might cop a submarine. Before I see the birds, I check my tweets. Don't expect no warning text from me. Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this guala, I might cop a submarine. Wake up every morning, all I ever do is drink. Top floor, flowers, you like hot to sweet. Riders in my I said, you gon' pull up, listen. Now on the water, I'll just throw it Louis. Green tea sipping this chai, start my day. Hey, if I lose myself, I'll find a way. Got this little brown skin shorty, stay a block away. Try to kill my vibe, but couldn't do it, not today. MIA. Then I hit the course and stay in shape. Cruising in my Honda, I'm just trying to get some space. I don't want no drama, but that's mainly cause I wake up every morning, thank the Lord and take a beat. Before I brush my teeth, gotta see if my project leak. Drowning out our sorrows, holy water lost at sea. Stacking all this guala, I might cop a submarine.
I'm very sweaty. I just finished my cardio session. I wanted to keep it super quick. I didn't do the 30 minutes. Like I said, I was the 30, whatever, 12. But I did do some sprints, and then I did some bicycle, whatever. As you guys can see, I did a minute on, a minute off. And then where I was changing the resistance to see, you know, how I can make it more harder on myself. But yeah, I did all that, and my edge control, like I said, guys, y'all need to get this edge control. It literally kept my edges intact the entire time. So I'm going to eat something, go home, and then shower, and then yeah, let's get it.
Happy reps. Yeah. I done caught a wave at a young age. Niggas getting paid doing dumb things. Make a little money and they act strange. All these girls really want one thing. I like them just like my coffee. All of these girls go to Starbucks. Yeah. All of these girls up in college. I like them smart with no drama. I do find a girl, make her smile, make her happy. Get a ring, make a child start fam. Happy raps is going viral to the Grammys. I might need to drop an album for the Grammys, like yeah.
Hello, we're doing my makeup today. I have class today, and I need to get out of this place in like 45 minutes. So the makeup is not really like glam. It's just, let's see how I can not look disgusting in public. What the hell going on over here? Baby, no ma'am. that can be fixed. Ain't nothing wrong with it, to be honest. It's gotta update. It cannot be fixed. I'll fix that at the end. Don't even look at it right now. I just want to come on here and pretty much just talk to you guys about how my week's been going, really. I have been feeling pretty okay. You know, my stomach's always giving me issues. In terms of training, you know, and dieting, I really just try to focus on gaining weight. I know this sounds crazy. I feel like the thought of even bulking while, you know, losing so much weight and being heavy my entire life would be terrifying. And it really was an experiment, especially on my mental health, you know, on basically seeing if I could put on weight while being in control of putting on my weight and not binging, but, you know, intentionally doing this, you know, because I wanted to gain more muscle, especially like in my butt region. When I was sick of like my stomach virus, I lost a lot of muscle mass, especially around my glute area. Like I went from a size 42 inch, I don't know, like measurement to like 40. Like I went down 2 inches, which is like a lot for me, and you know that really did me mentally as well. And I always the reason why I wanted to, you know, do weightlifting was because I don't mean this like to hurt anyone or to like offend anyone, but I wanted to avoid looking skinny fat. And that's when you lose all this weight but you look deflated because you really don't have any muscle mass and any definition. You just have a bunch of loose skin, and it definitely looks like you lost a lot of weight because of this. You know, I get a lot of comments asking if I've ever gotten a tummy tuck or if I ever gotten any surgery, if I'm lying about the weight I've actually lost, because I look pretty toned. I look pretty defined, and that is because of weightlifting. I started weightlifting pretty early, I would say, within my weight loss journey, and I feel like that really has helped me and my appearance of not looking so deflated, but looking like look at my shoulders, for example. Like my upper body like looks super defined. Like I haven't really worked it out in a while, but it looks super defined because like I started to lift weights. I started to prioritize weight training, weight resistance, progress. Sorry for the noise in the background. Yeah, sorry for that. I know it's probably picking up on camera, but you know, that's literally why I look the way I look, because I started weightlifting so early in my my weight loss journey. You know, like I can't stand my fucking neighbors. I want to be out of them right now. And I always reach to a lot of my followers. Like I get DMs out the ass, like about, you know, what I did. It's always how do I get started? What do I do? Like it's just like I could sit in my bed for a good 3-4 hours just replying to all the DMs, asking, you know, how to get started and what to do. And you know, that's why I do these like videos, and I try to be as informative as possible. Like I always try to do like workout videos, and sometimes, let's be real, sometimes it does get frustrating because like I spend time putting in work and doing these like workout videos, and like they're still asking what to do. And I don't know, maybe I'm not doing my job right. And if I'm not doing my job right, I always try to improve I'm learning how to really be as informative as possible. But you know, like sometimes like I now see like the behind the scenes of what it takes to be like a fitness influencer. And no matter, you know, how many times you can do like a video, like, or like promote a video or explain things, there's always gonna be like newcomers that are still new to your content. So they really don't know where the videos that you already had posted of them asking for help, you already have that video up. So it's just like a matter of like just like maneuvering them to those videos, and even like updating those videos too, because there's always like new things. Like I'm on this journey as well, and every single day I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about myself and what my body can do and what my body can take, and the limitations of my bodies, and how I can push, you know, my body to the limits, you know, beyond my limits every single day. And I'm learning too. Like, I never, ever tried to promote myself to be some sort of weight loss expert, because I'm not a weight loss expert. I've like, within this journey, I've definitely been a, you know, fitness enthusiast. It's the fact that I can now understand the language that my body is speaking to. It's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of this journey. I've spent my whole life trying to hide from my body because I was so disgusted of it, and I was so disgusted of how I've been treating it. And the fact that I'm not in control of my body. No one is 100% in control of their body, because I still get sick all the time. I still have to deal with flus and you know, allergies, and I still have to deal with injuries and soreness. So I'm not fully in control of my body and when I can stop being sick. But to understand the language that my body is speaking in, it makes the journey more easier. It makes this journey more easier. This journey is never gonna stop for me. One of my favorite influencers, KK Fit, the twins that literally inspired me to start weightlifting. You know, they posted something on their Instagram that really just resonated with me. And usually, like, posts like they don't really resonate. Like, I'll like it, but like, I mean, and I'll read the captions, and I'm just like, oh, that's so generic, but it's so true. But you know, I read the caption, and you know, KK Fit, they started to weight train. Well, they've been on their fitness journey for about like 8 years. They say 8 years, and I just started. This is like my first year weight training, my first year, you know, doing the fitness thing, doing the fitness influencer thing, doing, you know, just getting into the fitness world, the fitness industry. Basically just learning about myself. It's my first year. They have been doing this for 8 years. They have been on a bulking phase, a cutting phase, on and off for 8 years. And they are still learning about their body. And for me to, and I don't want to cry right now because I always get emotional, but for me to overly stress about every single thing and, you know, worry about, you know, just overly worry and get in my head and think I'm not doing too much, when there are people that have been in this like industry for years and they're still learning about themselves, and they can mold and sculpt and add and take away from their body. It's just like, it gets me excited. It gets me excited about like my future and how I can change my body. Like, I have been able to do so much with my body in such a short amount of time, and I feel like that's kind of like where a lot of people, you know, kind of, you know, came from, because they were just fascinated by the progress that I was able to do. You know, and even though like, yeah, it's pretty impressive, like living it every day, I still feel like, you know, like I did what I needed to do. Like, it's not really a big deal. But I guess like someone looking in on my life, and they're looking at me and they're saying, she did that, and like she lost 130 pounds naturally, no help, no surgeries, all by herself, no trainer, no nutrition. She did that by herself in like a year, basically. Like, yeah, it's possible. You just have to find a balance and a pattern and find things that are sustainable. My journey is not perfect. Duh. There's no way my journey can be perfect, because I'm still learning about my journey. I'm still learning about things. My journey has been trial and error. I have done things that I'm not proud of, because I would hear other, you know, influencers, you know, tell me to do like the keto diet or like the OMAD diet, just things that would overly restrict my body. And I would think that I was seeing results, but I really wasn't, because I was just in a caloric deficit. And losing weight, you just have to be in a deficit. That is how you're going to lose weight, you know? And I was doing things, and I was so big, and I thought I was seeing results because of these like fad diets, but in reality I was just over restricting my body. And I would be doing these fad diets, and then like I'm thinking, oh my god, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's not. Like, mind you, my body is like dying of starvation. Like, I'm putting my body in starvation mode, and that is messing up my metabolism. And then like when I try to eat like one little thing, I'm super bloated because I messed up my metabolism. My body can't even eat like an apple without it getting so bloated, because like it's just, I've restricted my body from it for so long that eating fruits it's messing me up, and it's causing, it was just, no, it was too much. So I just needed to really buckle down, and I wanted to keep off the weight. Like, I wasn't doing this for oh, I want to lose like 20 pounds so I can, like, I know I needed to change my entire life, because my life was spiraling out of control, because I was pre-diabetic. I was so young. I hated looking at myself. It was not only affecting my physical health, but my mental and emotional health. My family, you know, my hormones were always in balance. I was always binging. I was just not taking care of the one body that I was given, and I needed to make a change that I could really stick to, like for the long run, for the long haul. So, you know, doing all these fat diets, it wasn't gonna stick, you know. So, you know, seeing like my favorite influencers, you know, saying that they've been on this journey for like 8 years, and they know the language that their body is speaking in. And you know, I've only been following them for like, you know, a little under a year, but the things that I see, it gives me hope that it's possible to have this lifestyle be sustainable, and it's possible to mold and sculpt your body and have your dream body with weightlifting. You don't have to weightlift, you know. You can find your passion with fitness through CrossFit, through cardio, through swimming, through dancing, as long as you're moving your body. And as long as you are treating your body right, and you're listening to your body, you can do anything that will help you just maintain a healthy lifestyle. That is how you maintain sustainability. Not only am I preaching this to my followers, but I'm preaching this to myself. You know, I'm not a certified anything, but I find that it's very important to be responsible when it comes to sharing healthy habits. There are going to be thousands of videos on YouTube about weight loss, and you as a consumer, as a viewer, you have to decipher the bull from actual information that's going to help you in the long run. Just like, you may look at me and be like, why is she preaching, you know, take each day at a time, when she lost 100 pounds in 6 months? My body, I was morbidly obese my entire life. Like, I was never the skinny kid. I was always the heavyset kid. I would dread going to the doctor, because I know what they were going to say. You need to lose weight. You're a big bitch. Lose weight, okay? You're gonna be diabetic. And I didn't really care. I didn't care because, like, I just didn't care. Like, literally, I didn't care. I literally, was big my entire life, and I started off my weight loss journey almost 300 pounds. So let me see, what time is it? Yeah, I started off my weight loss journey almost 300 pounds. So, you know, I was in the bracket of being morbidly obese, and I was able to lose the weight quickly because I just had a lot of body fat to begin with. Changing my diet plan and my physical activity really just helped, and staying within a caloric deficit really helped. Yes, I was low carb. I was on a keto low carb diet where I was also consuming a lot of high protein meals. But I found that as I continued to live out this keto lifestyle, I was literally constipated. I was constipated all the time. I couldn't poop for like 2-3 weeks at a time. Mind you, I was still consuming supplements. If you guys see my old video, I was consuming supplements. I was consuming B6, even fiber, even stool softeners, because I was in panic. I was like, why am I not pooping? Mind you, there is fiber in carbs, like apples and eat like fruits, pears. There's fibers and carbs. They go hand in hand. So for me to restrict myself for that long of just literal carbs, things that I need to go about my day, things that I need to fuel my body and to go about my workouts, and only depending on caffeine to as a source of energy, it messed up my body. It messed up my metabolism. I was always bloated. I could even sleep. I had problems sleeping. I was constipated. I felt sluggish all the time. Like it wasn't good. It wasn't good, and it was not sustainable. So, now that I am consuming, carbs back into my diet, I have seen such a change in like my training. Girl, I can now lift like like if you guys know me, I lift heavy. I don't do this shit for nothing. I lift heavy, girl. I'm all about, women empowerment and weight training and lifting heavy and girls who lift, and I don't lift small weights. And if you do lift small weights, no offense, but I can now lift like 55-pound, 50-pound dumbbells to overhead press, and that's how I got these shoulders. That's how I got these shoulders, girl. It's because I'm lifting heavy. That's how I got my thighs. That's how I got my quads. It's because I squat heavy. That's how I got my body composition, because I go heavy. I train hard. And by consuming carbs, again, I definitely see a change in my training. I see a change in my mood. Oh my god, don't you hate when it happens if you wear if you wear lash extensions? What happened today? I see a change in my body. Like, I see that change. I see how hard I train. Like, I go hard in the gym, and just going even harder in the gym is like a freaking ego boot. Like, it's a confidence booster just going hard in the gym. Oh, I'm not rambling, but so that's why I have started, to consume carbs again. I made a whole post on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, you can follow me on Instagram. The link is in my bio. The link is in the description if you guys do not follow me on Instagram. But I made a whole post on Instagram, about me basically just eating carbs again. And don't be afraid of carbs. Look, carbs do not get you fat. Like, I would get DMs asking if carbs get you fat. You know what? And fat. You know what gets you big? You know what makes you not see results? If you are not in a caloric deficit, if you want to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. I don't care who you see on your TL telling you otherwise. If you want to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. What is a caloric deficit? It's literally what it sounds like. Your body is burning more calories than it is taking in. And for me, I do cardio 3 to 4 times a week now. And I've kind of changed that up. I would always do cardio every time I would lift. But now, I'm just changing it up. Like, I now do cardio every 3 to 4 times, and my cardio would just be like walking. If I'm not walking, I'm sprinting. If I'm not sprinting, I'm just jogging, like a quick mile, because I have ADHD. So, like, clearly by this conversation, I have ADHD. So, like, something that's quick for me and that's effective and that works for me. Me and my boyfriend will also like do like morning walks. We'll just like do like morning walks, like, I don't know, like 6-mile walks. And I feel like it doesn't really feel like 6 miles because I'm with somebody. But we'll just like do that, or just like walk like anywhere. If you're walking your dog, I have 2 dogs. I walk my dog sometimes as well. Just anything to get you up and active, dancing, doing like Zumba. Zumba workouts, just dance videos. That's cardio. Literally getting your heart rate up is cardio. So that's what I do for cardio. You guys always ask, but yeah, man. This whole talk was just rambling, me rambling. I love to ramble. We trying to not look like Casper the Friendly Ghost out here, because baby, it's not Halloween yet. Ooh, you guys need to also leave in the comments if you guys are like watching this far. What can me and my boyfriend be for Halloween? He wants to be, mind you, he's Caucasian. He wants to be Mr. Freeze. My camera, it didn't die, but I guess it overheated, so I didn't really show you guys the end result. You guys really like this hair, by the way. And this hair, it's passion twist, and it's like a bob length basically. I'm gonna get the hair, give me 1 second. All right, this is the hair that I have on my head right now. My stylist, what she did was she cut it, so I bought like 6 packs originally, but I only used like 2 packs of this. It's super long, it's 18 inches, and she just cut it. So, but yeah, that's how it looks like. Anyway, I'm on my way to school, and I will see you guys later. So.